everybody, to Getting in Gear. I'm Jacob.
I'm Dylan.
And we're here live at Flipside Music in Denver, Colorado, checking out Browne
Amplification, some of their pedals.
I always get confused with electronics amplification.
Well, yeah, it kind of gets me too with like Greer, where like the amp is in the name, but like we generally stock their pedals more than the amps. But yeah, we just got in with Browne. They're a very solid small operation out of Kansas City. And we are pretty excited to have them. We've had the Protein in used several times. But being able to actually stock that one is really good, because usually when we have it used, it ends up flying right off the shelf. So and now we know why, because now we've actually gotten to try them. So yeah, now we know why they fly off the shelf. They're really good, and honestly, it's one of those ones like very consistent. Like now that I've heard you play it, I've heard James play it. Like it's a very consistent, good. You know, because some drives kind of agree with some people more than others. I don't feel like that's really I don't feel like that's a problem with this one so far.
I think everyone will jive with the Protein, because everyone could use probably a little more protein in their diet.
Yeah.
They certainly seem to be putting it in everything.
Well, yeah. That is interesting, the new obsession with that.
But
I'm allergic to whey protein, so like I can have plenty of protein, but not whey. I'll just explode, basically. No, it's actually worse than that.
And the way we're playing these Protein pedals today is with a PRS NF53 in Doghair White.
Doghair White, the hair of the dog. And then, we also have a RevStar in the vintage white. And this one is this the 620? I always get the... Oh, no, it's just the S20. So, yeah, this model, all of them actually have... bodies that are all weight relieved, so it's actually kind of interesting, because even though it's chunky, but it's not like Les Paul chunky, which I always think is pretty cool. And I really love the RevStars. For the money, they don't get nearly enough attention.
Yeah, it's a great guitar.
Yeah. And just so happened we didn't choose to have matching guitars. We just randomly did, but sometimes things work out.
Yeah, if you were in a band and you needed
I was going to say, it's actually a pretty solid little, like...
That's a good lineup.
It's a good twin guitar rig, yeah.
We probably even have a bass that could go with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're playing all this through our Revv D20 amplifier. And...
Well, reliable.
Yeah. The Protein is based on a couple classic circuits.
Yeah.
The blue side, and the LED indicates kind of what they're alluding to. Yeah. And they are different. So these are very similar, but they're slightly different on the green side.
Yeah, so they're kind of like cousins.
The blue sides are very similar. They are both based on a blues breaker style circuit, a la John Mayer in Continuum.
Yes.
Let's do my worst. Oh, let's turn the volume. See, not good. But John Mayer, he's much better. He would make these pedals sound probably incredible. Actually,
he would. They're right up his alley. And the blues breaker ones, it's interesting because like blues breaker pedals in general, I really like them because they tend to be very like touch sensitive. So like they're one of those ones like you can kind of back off with your picking and they kind of clean up a bit. And if you really dig in, they kind of bloom a bit more. And I don't know, I've always just been a big fan of those because like a lot of the Marshall-y pedals like sometimes miss that part of it.
Mm-hmm. And Dave Browne over at Browne Amplification, he took all those little quirks that were inherent in the blues breaker circuit and kind of smoothed all those out.
Yeah, I would almost say like he enhanced the good things, but kind of pulled back some of the, not that there was things that were like drastically wrong with it, but like you said, some of the quirks he kind of like smoothed those out.
Like the blues breaker has famously not been very loud. It's not a very loud pedal. Yeah. So this is there's plenty of volume on tap here in both of these. And then so on the Protein side, so there's a blue side on both pedals, and then there's also a green side. Now the green side on the Protein is more based on an ODR1 from Nobles.
Yeah, the other green pedal.
The other green pedal. And then if you were thinking a green pedal, that one's in here. Yeah. The Tube Screamer is in the Ethane.
Yeah.
And the Ethane is a limited run that there's only 200 of them, 100 stateside.
Yeah, very limited production on this one.
And we've got one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just landed just the other day. So.
And it's the color is stunning.
It is
this
really
is
cool.
one of
It's
my
hard,
favorite.
I was gonna say because it's interesting in there. It's almost purple in the camera, but like when you hold it,
that's the color you see like in person.
Like it takes more of a blue hue to it,
but it has this cooler iridescentness to it that.
Well, it's like a hammer tone finish, so
I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
And then also on the board,
probably my favorite pedal finish, to be honest.
It's right up there.
Yeah.
I have a number one favorite. It's the J Rocket Blue Note Select.
Oh, that one is pretty awesome. Yeah, if you're gonna have like a painted kind of, well, that one has like some real texture to it. I love it.
Perfect. Yeah. But second, very close second for me is this Ethane. It's wonderful looking and amazing sounding. And then to round out the lineup, we've got a little bit of True Spring from our friends at Source Audio, who are now a part of Ernie Ball.
Yeah, which recent development, which is pretty interesting. I'm curious to see how that kind of develops.
I think it'll be for the better.
Is this Ernie Ball? I mean, obviously they've produced volume pedals, but I wonder if this is their first like effects company.
I think so.
That's pretty cool.
Off the top of my head, I want to say I think so.
Well, and to be honest, whenever, like, sometimes I get nervous when companies change hands, but when they change hands to like good companies, I'm okay with it.
Ernie Ball's a nice family-owned company.
Well, and they're like they know what they're doing. Like they're like it provides more trust. You know?
Like Ernie Ball started the company,
right?
And his son Sterling Ball currently runs the company.
Yeah. Well, and I love the way that they use their own names for the productions of the guitars, like Sterling and Ernie. Like it's just kind of it's a cool way to do it.
Yeah. So we'll see how that all shakes out, and we're excited to see the new things. There's in fact a collaboration with Josh Scott from JHS coming down the line.
Oh, okay.
He was the one who announced it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's what's on
the news along with the pedals.
Yeah. So that's what's on our board today. Let's hear some of these things.
Yeah.
You want to give it a play? We'll start with the Ethane. Since it's rare. This is a rare pedal. And we'll start on the Bluesbreaker side. We'll kind of start at noon with everything. We do have a nice high cut switch here. So we got no high cut, a little bit of high cut, a lot of high cut. We'll go with no high cut. Let's check out the range of the gain now. So it'll go all the way clean. Yeah, pretty clean.
Yeah.
And then about noon. Let's Yeah, I like that.
Well, and again, it's cool because like you max it out, but again, it has kind of that real dynamic quality to it, where it kind of. Yeah, like very touch sensitive, which is great. So.
And then we get a lot of requests and things about like, do pedals stack well together? Can you stack pedals? Absolutely.
Yeah, it's one of the best things about pedals.
And in the copy for the Ethane, it says stack responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
But we
generally do it irresponsibly though.
Yeah. So here we go. That's a tube screamer into a Bluesbreaker. That sounds awesome. tube screamer boost thing. I like that. Let's check out the high cut. Yeah, that's a really nice combo that they came up with there. Let's see how that compares to the Protein. Definitely a little bit lower end heft.
I was gonna say a little beefier, hence
from the ODR1.
Yeah, exactly. A little thicker. Definitely on that low end. That low end.
Because the tube screamer will like lop off some of that low.
Yeah, it'll basically shelve all the low end under 80 hertz. So, which is basically right about the lowest spot that your low E kind of hangs out in terms of frequencies.
Yeah, I mean, right off the top, because I'm more of an ODR fan, I prefer this one.
It's a little throatier too, like even in the way that it's got just a little throatier kind of grasp to it.
Let's see what go back and forth. There's that mid hump. But very similar.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't really go wrong with either of them.
Yeah, and I would say it's probably, since the blues breaker part of it is having the last say, it's probably always inherently going to be pretty similar. It's kind of like we were just saying, like that subtle shift in like mid-range versus low end. That's going to be the big choice. So like, I guess if you're deciding between the two, kind of like Jacob and I were saying, like if you're more of an ODR guy, obviously clear choice, go with the Protein. And if you feel like you want a tighter sound, then definitely the is it Ethane or Ethane?
I think it's Ethane.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Ethane. No,
Ethane.
Ethane, like methane.
Could be.
I don't know. We'll see.
And then
give you all three versions.
Because we have both, we can actually do blues breaker into tube screamer.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Way more spiky, but in a good way. That's pretty good.
I would say the only request I would have for either of these pedals would be a
reverse order.
Yeah, an order. This time it seems like it's like right up here.
Yeah, because I'm already kind of a darker play, but yeah, I was gonna say it hits a good spot.
Because then if we added the other blues breaker, and then this would be the ODI into the other blues breaker. Ethane. Ethane? Methane.
Yeah, ethane. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see. We'll just keep using a different pronunciation every time.
Yeah. let me give this thing a try.
Yeah, of course.
And so you've got humbuckers, and I've got these little like.
Yeah, they're kind of like single coils without the
A little more beef.
Yeah, a little more compressed, a little more snap.
To my button.
Actually, I suppose if the back end is about the same,
You know it's good when we both go ooh at the same time.
That's a nice little harmonic jump out there.
There it is. Yeah, so I think you need both.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly couldn't go wrong with either one, but both, well, I'm not going to turn all of them on. So,
Yeah, here it is, fully stacked.
It's still not out of control.
No. I mean, someone was going to ask him for us to. What happens is it sounds real good.
Well, it's like super crispy, but also compressed.
But still very clear.
Yeah. There we go.
Might be too much gain.
Might be too much, but I'm still pretty satisfied for that amount. That was funny. There you go.
Before we get canceled. Or,
struck before the Australians come for us. Actually, if you want to take us back to Australia, that might not be so bad. Just completely keeps
Well, that was pretty epic.
It is.
Well,
yeah, no, great pedals, and another, like, if you're a fan of, like, truly boutique companies, As far as I know, I think Browne's like maybe like 2 or 3 people. It's not a big company, so always a fan of like any of these small, like, you know, small operated, handmade companies, because again, you're paying more for their experience and their taste and their ear and all that stuff. And like obviously, dude makes amps, pivoting into making pedals, and they're great. So
yeah.
I think a lot of times I feel like I really enjoy pedals made by amp makers. I don't know if that's like, I'm not going to say it's like a guaranteed thing, but like between Benson and Browne and Greer, it's like these dudes that make amps that also make pedals, like they just have such a good ear. So.
They seem to have a better grasp on the whole picture of things.
Yeah, and I think you're right, because like they're kind of taking into mind the totality of like all of the ingredients, not just one thing or one piece of it. So yeah, definitely solid stuff from Browne. So.
Oh yeah. And today we've been checking out the Protein, which is like an ODR one and a blues breaker in one, and then the Ethane,
yeah, we're not 100% sure,
which is a tube screamer, and a blues driver in one. And then for a little sauce, we had the True Spring reverb from Source Audio. We've been using our Revv D20 amplifier. I've been playing a PRS NF53 in Doghair White.
Yes, and I'm playing a RevStar RSS20 in vintage white with the, a little hard to see in the picture there, but it does have the little cafe racer stripes.
Ooh, that's a nice touch.
Yeah, and this one's double humbucker, which is pretty great. And I gotta say, yeah, bang for the buck, these guitars are just, both of these guitars are so good, so.
Yeah, and this one has like the thickest neck I've played in quite a while. It is C verging on D.
It is, and it's
awesome.
It's interesting. Yeah, it's not like obstructive, like it's thick but not obstructive. And from what I remember with the 53 part of it, that was what Paul was kind of going for. Designing that neck was like a 53 telly neck, so it's supposed to be a chunker. So
nice, and it is, and it feels great.
Yeah,
feels like something I could play all day.
Yeah,
but that has been the Getting in Gear here at Flipside Music, checking out Browne Amplification. I've been Jacob.
I've been Dylan.
And we'll catch you on the flip side. Play us out. Ha ha ha.